What's up, guys? Texture here. We're looking at some of the figures I received this week. Today, we're looking at the Cobra Nemesis Immortal from the GIJOE Classified series. Now, I really like the fact that you order something and it comes in within, a week or so, or whatever. I like that. These pre-orders sometimes, I guess they don't frustrate me, but it's like you order something and it takes like forever to get here. That's a little annoying. So I like the fact that we didn't have to wait for this. It came on, it was in stock, and it shipped. Now, I do have to admit, though, they did change shipping carriers from using from FedEx to DHL, and I was really worried because DHL, I've had too many problems with them. I remember one time when they were delivering some action figures to me, the driver kept skipping my place because he didn't know how to get in. And he had my packages on his truck for like 3 or 4 days. And there was another situation a while back where I had to actually go to a DHL facility to get my package. So I was really worried. So what they did, though, they transferred it to UPS, and I got it today. But if it was FedEx, I probably would have got it last week. But it's okay. It's here, it's safe, and he looks awesome. He looks cool, and like I said before, I'm into this whole Cobra Law. I think it's really a unique thing, and I know they're taking it in a different direction. And this guy looks spectacular. I mean, he looks great. I mean, the colors, you got the purples, the dark purples, you got the reds, and you got this white gray. There's so many in these wings. I know there's some people hating on the wings, but we'll take a look what he looks out of the package in a minute. So let's go ahead and look at the package itself. Now, it comes in this open box, window box packaging, where you can see everything in the front. You can see Nemesis Immortal right there. And I love the packaging because it's giving us that the same effect or same artistry that was on the Once a Man Cobra Commander packaging, if you look at it. So the front looks really cool. You got, some of that Cobra Law, I guess forest or whatever it was on the side here. I'm in the front, and then you got some on the side here. Of course, you got, the attributes, and then you got the portrait of him and the QR code. He is number 140. Even on the top here, you have some more of those vines that pull vines, I guess, or plants or something that grab you or something, I guess, And then on the side, you got this cool artwork. I'm going to go ahead and go up and down. This looks really nice. I really like this artwork. This looks really cool. Really nice. And like I said, he is 140 in the line. So let's get it up there. So soon we'll have 200 maybe. I don't know. And then here's the back of the packaging where you can see... I believe this is where we saw some of the preview of him. Let's go a little closer. You got Cobra Commander inside the clan. And then you got Nemesis Immortal looking with those funny bat wings. You got the snake statue here. You got a portrait of his head, the squid thing, and then of course his feet. Look like, wow, this is crazy. Looks really cool. I like this whole scenario. This is really cool. So, yeah, great surprise. So let's go ahead and get them out of the packaging to get a closer look at the Nemesis Immortal. All right, here's Nemesis Immortal out of the packaging. I will look at the wings and everything separate. So we're just gonna start with the base figure. Looking really cool. You got a lot of different types of purples and stuff coming up. Let's look at his face. This face is crazy. Look at those eyes. I mean, wow. Look at that. He is an ugly mother trucker. He's got that really textured head. Look at those eyes. Interesting. This has a really dark purple around the neck, and then kind of on the back too. And then a different type of purple here also. So there's different purples going on. You got these reds here, and then another, you got the same purple as this over here. And then you got that back. I'm not sure if he has the same buck as, no, he doesn't have the same buck as a road pig, because he has abs here and road pig has a keg. But yeah, on the shoulder pads he has, it's kind of like a crab type or crustacean type thing going, and it's kind of real gummy plastic. You got some of the, of course it's white and then the grays, but you got this kind of like these, you know, I don't know how to say, but pointy type things going like a crab does. And then on his arms he has these God, I don't even know what to call them. I mean, they're not swords, but they're, you know, I guess God, I don't know what they're called, but I guess, you know, the original one had that here. They had those side guard things. I don't know what they're called. If you know in the comments, let me know. And then yeah, like I said, even on his arm bracelet, there's like a crab, like it's like a shell type thing here on the, it's really cool. It's interesting. Like I said, the colors are really different. You got, I mean, not just a, you know, just purple like the original one, the original figure that came out back in the day, or even the 25th anniversary version that came with that comic book with Falcon. So this is really interesting. You got the hands looking really cool. You know, you got kind of some, I mean, this is a very interesting figure. You got this sort of red belt thing around, and then you got the crotch piece here, another type of shell thing, you know, to protect his jewels. Coming down here, you got the holsters for his knives, I guess, because he doesn't carry guns. And of course, again, more of the crab stuff on the legs, that shell. And then going down to the, yeah, I mean, this guy is basically like a crustacean. In the back here, you got the legs and these ridges. And then the feet look funny to me. They look really funny to me, but, you know, he is definitely different type of character. He does have his articulation, basic articulations. You got the up and down part here on his legs. I mean, you know, it's a little snug, but he does move. He's not really loose, which is cool. So let's go ahead, and he does come with a few things. He does come with another head sculpt, which is really cool, because you still have that crab thing or whatever covering his head. Look at the eyes. I like this. At first I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this, but I do. So he looks really cool. Look at his eye. He's so menacing. I mean, yeah, look at it. This one really stands out a lot. And then of course he has another pair of hands, which are regular fists. So when he punches Sergeant Slaughter or whenever. And then you got these swords, and you got a kind of like a claw on the top. It looks like a fingernail type thing. You got it looks so red. It looks like blood coming down. That's interesting. That's really cool. I like that. And then he comes with this. The original came with like this weird squid thing. Which is interesting, because I mean, I don't know, like I said, the Cobra Law thing is so left field that it didn't make any sense, and of course they had to do something. But this is really cool because it actually looks like a monster type thing, and you can bend you know, these are real bendable, so you can kind of make a monster on the side, which is really cool. I think that's really cool thing. Or you can, you know, basically put this on the back, because, you know, it was kind of weird how this came about, but you can, I mean, I like how they included it, and it looks really cool with it on. It's real bendable. I kind of wish they were a little longer, because you could, you know, have him there and one can have tangled him. At least maybe like the last too long. I mean, I don't know. So you can basically put this on you can put this on another figure and have him wrapped up. Let me see if I have a figure that I can use. Look, we got Scarlet. Okay, no. No, let's use somebody else. Let's use Duke. Duke! So you can put this on Duke and then just kind of wrap them up, which is really interesting. That's really kind of cool. Sort of. You know, well, if it stays, but you can still kind of, I mean, you know, you get the concept of him being wrapped up in this thing. You know, he looks really calm right there, but of course he'd be freaking out. So that's really interesting. That's a really cool touch. And like I said, you can just place him like that and he looks like a little movable monster, which is really neat. Let's get this to the side. Let's look at these wings. These controversial wings that people are, you know, kind of upset at, because you know, they wanted a full type of wings. These are also interesting because it's really giving me crab legs on here, as you can see. And it has that really dark purple. Look at the back part. So this could be another monster, they said, supposedly, if you really wanted to make this thing look like a monster, which is really interesting. And you got the translucent, you can, wings. Now the articulation on that is up and down right here. And then of course up and, you know, you can move it here. He has those also those arm things on top of here. Got those grays and stuff. Wow. I mean, they look kind of cool. I mean, I can see why some people wanted just a full wing set on him. But let's see how he looks with it on, so that way if it does look stupid, we can, oh no, he looks really cool. Like, I think he looks really nice. I like that. That's really cool. And like I said, you can basically, you know, pose it any which way you want. Very interesting. Really cool. Yeah, he's really, I like him. I mean, I you know, like I said, I like the fact that this was a surprise, that we knew he was coming because they showed him, but we didn't know, you know, when or what, or the pre-orders or what. And I like the fact that you can pick them up and, you know, order them and pick them up, but, you know, get them right away. So yeah, this is, I mean, I could have, like I said, I think I would have preferred the whole thing covered in wings, what I feel. But this still looks really cool. Like, this does actually look really neat. So let's get a stand up and compare it to some of the other figures in the line, and let's check him out and see what he looks like next to the other guys. All right, let's do some side-to-side comparisons on Mr. Nemesis Immortal with some of the other figures in the line. Let's start off with his big arch enemy, and that is the Sarge. Let me move this a little. He's a little top heavy, which is weird. That wings thing is really pulling him back. But I'm not surprised. Okay. All right. Here we go. It's hard to compare when this wing is just in the way. So let's just take this thing off, and then we'll just do this, because that'll be the oh yeah, there we go. There we go. So basically, like, I mean, he's almost the same height as Sarge. He's a little taller, but yeah, you know. Wow. I'm gonna eat you for breakfast. Sorry, that's my Sarge impression. What do y'all think? Looks like my Sarge has some white splotches on the, is it me or, huh? I see white splotches coming from the light. What is that about? Huh. Someone mentioned that earlier on one of the sites. And anyway, let's look at Big Boa. Also the same size, you know. And then let's look at his maker, or not his maker, but his superior. The janitor's your superior. Where's that from, guys? Wow, Serpentor's tall. He's tall. Yeah, no, he's actually taller than... Wow. Serpentor's huge. I thought Nemesis from Immortal would be taller. That's interesting. I think he should have been taller. Yeah, Serpentor's way bigger. But look at the... I love Serpentor. It's one of my favorite figures in the whole line. I love how much detail this guy has. And it gives memories. I remember when he came in and my cat was sick, and my cat was actually already older, and he was not doing too well. And I remember, and this is not funny how toys or figures gets your mind off of things, and I knew my cat was gonna pass away, so I got Serpentor, I think on that week before my cat passed away, and I didn't get a chance to open Serpentor, play with him, because I was so you know sad. And then I opened him, and I felt a little bit better, But anyway, it's kind of weird, but yeah, that's my story about my poor little Charlie. Anyway, let's move forward. Let's not get sad. All right, here you're next to Mr. Road Pig. And yeah, he's a little taller than Road Pig, but not that much. And he doesn't share the same belly. He doesn't have the back fat. I can't believe people are upset with this guy. Yeah, Road Pig is freaking cool. I love Road Pig. I recently saw him at Target, and they had a good sale on him too. So, but I already did a review on Road Pig. So if you need to see that review, check it out. It's really cool. And let's finally look at Once a Man Cobra Commander. Oh yeah, look how little he is. I hate that thing. I think that knife sheath always falls down. So yeah, really cool figure. All right, so let's get him on the turntable to get my final thoughts on Mr. Nemesis Immortal. All right, here's my final thoughts on Nemesis Immortal. All in all, he's a really cool figure. There's a few things that I like about him, and there's a few things I don't like about him. Let's go and start with the things I don't like him. I'm sorry, but I'm not a huge fan of the wings. I think this is a miss for Hasbro. I really feel like a whole big set of wings like he had on the movie would have been pretty cool. These just look kind of strange to me. And they're a little weird to articulate. Like, this goes up and down, and underneath you can lift them up a little bit. I don't know how much you can. So it kind of, I don't know. I mean, I like the fact that they kind of made a creature out of it, which is kind of cool. But still, I mean, he looks cool. It looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. It looks really nice. But I just feel like it would have been better. And I think a lot of people were, I see where people are talking about where it could have been better. Second, those swords, they don't fit in his hand, so they do fall off, which is kind of unfortunate, because it's like, you want to use those, and whether I think maybe the peg's too big or whatever, so eventually they don't really fit. They're too, they're not thick enough for his big hands. So that's another thing. And then, of course, finally for me, I was really surprised when I put him next to Serpentor and Serpentor towered him. I was surprised. I really was. I really thought that he would be bigger. Like, I mean, half inch or inch bigger. I don't know. For me, you know, Road Pig's the same height as him. So I feel like that could have been a little different. I'm okay with the colors. I'm okay with this way this one looks. I really love the whole, you know, the whole shell thing going, like he's for like a crab type thing. That I like that. I love this little guy. I think that's really unique and smart how they made him into like a little pet monster. So that's, I do like that. I love this second head sculpt. I think that's really cool. Looks good, and I love the details on the wings. You see there's a hole in the wings. All in all, you know, I guess out of a 10, I'd give him an 8, because he's not, for me, the figure of the year that I was kind of hoping for. When I first saw a preview of him, I was excited, and not saying that he's horrible, I just feel like there's a few misses that take away from the figure. He is top heavy, so I had to put him on a figure stand. So if you're going to display him, just be mindful of that. I think I'm going to put him on a flight stand, because I think that where he'll look a lot better. I'm also excited that we're going to get Cobra Law. I think I'm looking for Golobulus. I'm hoping he's going to be cool and awesome. And then he comes in that big thing where he comes out as a snake. That'd be awesome. Pythona. Give me Pythona. Give me the Royal Guys. I'm all in, you know. I just feel like this one could have been better. Like I said, I think the bigger wings would have made this a lot different for me, you know. But anyway, so what do y'all think? Are you excited about the, you know, Cobra Law coming? Do you hate Cobra Law? Do you have this guy? Right now, he is sold out on Hasbro Pulse. He was an exclusive. It took a while for him to sell out too. So if you didn't get your chance, I'm sure they're going to come up again. So I don't know. For me, I love this type thing. I love these figures. So of course he was an instant buy for me. But I'm a little disappointed. Not terribly, but just a little. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. And until next time, Cobra! Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.